An organization that's now operating in nearly 24 states, looking to end the cycle of pain, one circle at a time.
I signed my papers today for my bankruptcy.
Carrie Thornton is an unemployed mother of 4 with $175,000 in debt.
I couldn't afford daycare, so I had lost my house and my car and my job. And I've been on the system, and it's a struggling circle, and I can't get out of it.
Carrie turned to Circles, a nonprofit community group with a simple goal: to end poverty.
We take people from all walks of life and sit them down to the table together, and they solve situations which allow people to remain in poverty.
I have a job interview on Thursday. Yay.
The group pairs those who are struggling with a volunteer mentor, or an ally as they call it, to help make an action plan.
An ally's primary role is to ask one question in any circumstance. You know, what do you need from me? Not how can I fix it, not do you need money, but what do you need from me?
Circles is in 23 states and 63 communities. CEO Corinne Van Zant says the faces of poverty are changing.
We have a lot of families that were right on the cusp of middle income that have fallen into poverty through foreclosures, divorce, being laid off from their job.
Carrie's still looking for work, but she knows she's not alone.
You're with a bunch of people that are in your same situation, so you can know that you're not the only one out there.
Yes. I still feel like I'm in poverty.
Kashmia Cook isn't afraid to admit her reality, but the 19-year-old single mom does want to change it.
I have a lot of expectations for myself, and I'm not there yet.
Kashmia says she was kicked out of her home when pregnant and looking for somewhere to turn. With no income, Kashmia turned to a shelter, and the shelter suggested Circles.
Our goal together is so that Kashmia's life will be better.
And there's Kathy Dieterle, a loan processor until the subprime crisis hit.
We had leased vehicles, we had credit cards, we had the whole 9 yards. And when I lost my job, that really hurt us.
She came to Circles for support. She never considered herself in poverty because she says she wouldn't allow it.
I would have made sure that we wouldn't have gone out on the street one way or the other come hell or high water.
She's gone from $15,000 in debt to just $600 in debt. She was able to remodify her mortgage, find a job, and she is now an ally.
And then I had this group on top of it, and I was never poor. Never.
As for Kashmia, she has a job and she'll be moving into an apartment. Her #1 goal?
To be a great role model for my child and be successful.
So it's so interesting because there's so many different circumstances that brought people to poverty or the edge of poverty, but they're all looking to someone who got out of poverty to help them figure out how they will too. The goal here is not to have generational poverty, not to slip in and never get out. And it's so interesting, people from all walks of life, literally a loan officer, someone who was doing just fine, but a divorce and then an ex-husband's loss of income meant less child support. I mean, lots of different kinds of circumstances, but everyone trying to figure out how to break that cycle.
And generally, how long are these people in this program? I mean, I guess it varies.
It varies. It really does vary. And again, some people are in the program because they refuse to say, I am poor, or I am in poverty, and this actually helps uplift them and helps give them some, I guess, some confidence that other people have been able to pull themselves out.
Well, that in and of itself is a huge